Good morning, good morning. How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you been? I just got up. Made myself a cup of coffee. That is my mug of the day. So, I wanted to do a little powwow this morning. I've always said that whatever's on my mind, I will say it. Um, everyone, everyone's clear on how I feel about them, whether I like them, whether I don't care for them. And whenever there's something bugging me, I just say it. I just bring it up. And I am sometimes accused of being brutally honest, rude, whatever. There's many terms that have been used. I call it cutting out the BS. So the same comes to when things bother me. I will say if there's an issue, I'll bring it up. I like to address things. I don't like having elephants in the room. I don't like the tension in a room. I try not to let things get to me. I try not to someone's feelings about me, someone's opinion of me, I try not to. A lot of people, and I have some close friends that do this, that don't say anything. Then all of a sudden they're angry about something, but I don't know that they're angry. So they're just festering resentment, hate, annoyance, whatever it is. It's just a building up, it's festering inside. I don't know if I'm using the correct term or not. And they just let it build up and build up and build up. Yet, you're still able to be around that person because you have no idea. You have no idea that something you have said or done has really irked or annoyed or ticked off that person because they haven't said anything. So that person just lets it build up and build up and build up until finally they crack. Something causes them to snap. And after all that time of that built up anger, annoyance, whatever it is, the person just snaps and just goes off, right? Just can't handle it anymore, this and that. Yet you still have no idea that this person feels that way about you. Because had you wouldn't be out and about carrying on as if everything was hunky-dory, right? Because as far as you're concerned, there is no issue. There is no issue. And you don't find out that there's an issue until it's too late. And that can come in many forms. And then you don't know what to do. I mean, it's they, you, I, whatever, get to the point where inside we can no longer hold it anymore. And you just snap. As most of you know, I get stuck in my head. And the less I have to deal with, the better for me. So the fact that someone would be annoyed, frustrated, angry with me, I would just rather someone address it immediately. Like, hey, ooh, I didn't like how you said that. Or and I do it all the time. If someone says something, and it could even be an an off-color joke, right? It could be something that isn't appropriate or whatever. I don't care who's around. I will say, "Ooh, no, that wasn't funny," right? But those are my reactions. That's how I respond to it. I don't let it go because it's just, I mean, it's uncalled for, and I get that you're doing it in a jokingly way, but probably not something you joke around with. So I'll say something. So I'm that type. I will say it immediately. I don't let it wait. I address it at the moment. Letting something eat at you. One, I mean, it's going to screw with your head. Why would you do that? Two, anger and those feelings of anger, and then it's just not healthy. It's just not healthy. If there is something that you are mad about or disappointed about, and you're angry at someone for it, tell them. Do you know that you are the only one, if you have all of that built up inside of you, and you haven't said anything, but you're just carrying around this anger because you're waiting for the next time they do something or say something, let me tell you, you might not like what that next time is. It might go horribly wrong. So, if something is festering inside of you, again, don't know if that's the correct term, what I'm using, and it's a friend, it's a family member, it's something, and you want to continue a relationship with the person, be it friendship, significant other, family, right? If it is a relationship that is worth saving, because you guys always have a lot of fun, or but then there's that one thing where it just really irks you. Say it, because I promise you that person does not know that something they have done or said has annoyed you, has made you angry, has disappointed you. Because if you don't say anything, they won't know. And then they can't address it if it's something to be addressed. And in those situations, you're the one suffering because you're the one who's dedicating time, effort, energy, feelings, emotions. You're the one harboring all of that, not the other person, not the person that you are disappointed in. I'm not going to go through the whole list again. If they don't know something is wrong, they go on as if nothing is wrong. And if that going on as if nothing is wrong is adding to your frustration, your anger, disappointment, yada, 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 you're just doing it to yourself, but taking it out on somebody else. So here's my challenge for the day. If you are harboring such feelings with someone, and that person is worth keeping a relationship with, it behooves you to pick up the phone and call that person. Don't do it angrily or with an attitude, or invite them to a cup of coffee. Go for a walk. Go shopping at the Dollar Tree together. It doesn't matter what you do, but reach out to that person and just say, hey, there's something that's been bothering me, and I just want to bring it up. Okay? And then you tell them what it is. The chance of the person reacting badly to you saying it, if you do it respectfully, will be low. There is a low chance that they react badly. If anything, they'll be apologetic because they didn't know. They didn't know, and they don't know that something is bothering you about them. And now that they know, they will make a conscious effort to rectify the situation or work on not doing whatever it is that annoys you. You'd be surprised at the reaction you get if you bring it up. Now, that being said, if it's someone that you absolutely don't want to have a relationship and don't want to do anything with and don't want to salvage whatever you have is, then do me another favor. Clear it out of your mind. X-nay the person out of your life. Why do that to yourself? Why let someone else dictate how you should be walking around feeling? Don't give someone control of how you should be feeling and what your thoughts are. Don't do that. Don't let that happen. Now, if you have any inkling that you are the one that is doing something to annoy someone, disappoint someone, that list, address it. If someone talks to you and say, hey, something bothers me, don't get defensive. Because by being defensive, when someone tells you how they are feeling about something, you're dismissing them. You're dismissing their feelings. Don't dismiss someone and their feelings because they're open enough, they're secure enough in the relationship that you have that they feel comfortable coming to you with that. Don't get defensive. Think about it. Think about what that person said that you are doing or saying. Can you change it? Will you change it? Try to work on it because that person may just be ready to walk away from what you have because what you have isn't happy. Relationships are hard work. It's work. You have to be willing to put in the work, and this is just one of those steps, talking things out. I don't know. So, I guess for today is work on a relationship that you want to save. If you have the ability to. If you're angry with someone, if you're disappointed in someone, if you feel like you can't at this point, wait until you calm down. Don't do it when you're heated, when you're hot, because let me tell you, that's not going to go well. Ever. That never goes well. They might be appreciative that you brought it up. Because if they're doing it with you, they might be doing it with someone else. And it's just, and they don't know that. Maybe they don't know that what they are doing is inappropriate. And sometimes people, especially adults, need to be reminded. Anyway, you guys, that's all the preaching I'm doing. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to go out and make someone's heart smile. Bye.